What's up? What's up, my fans and friends and everybody on here? Quick question. Well, not quick question. I'm reading a new book by Joseph S. Benner. It's called The Impersonal Life. And on my Instagram, if you guys can, you can go ahead and follow me. It's the same thing, Anthony Brasida. I would appreciate it. But on my Instagram, I put a short clip of what I'm reading so far in the book, right? And this is going to get a little bit deeper, this video, because I have a lot of questions. And a lot of questions I have for the book. And also started things to make you think, because it made me think, right? First and foremost, I am not a religious person. Now, I believe there's something obviously more powerful than us. I believe there's a God, but I'm not somebody that's gonna, be as religious as some maybe others on here that follow me or friends and family. But he does state in this book that there's one source that made all of us, right? And all of us came from that one source. So, from what I got from that was basically, we're all connected. So, you ever realize, little kids will help each other. If one of them is hurt, they would never let, any of the other friends or strangers get, be sad. Everybody's connected. Everybody has the same emotions and feelings towards others, whether you're family or not. You have that connection when somebody's hurting or in pain. You feel for them. You feel that pain. You feel that loss, right? And also, there's some certain moments that you can understand that sometimes you can think about somebody and they give you a phone call, right? It's like those type of things to understand is maybe we all connected, like somebody's telepathic, some type of power that they connect to others when you put your mind to something. So in this also, he's in the book, he's kind of giving you that narrative of the source talking to you. So he's stating that if you can think, you can create. And that's really awakening for me, because he states our thoughts are that we have inside of us come from that source, meaning that whatever it is you're thinking, any ideas, don't doubt them. Like, that's the first thing we do. Like, oh yeah, it's not, I'm not good enough. It's not for me. I can never make that. But he states, why do you think you have the idea? Because nobody else has the same idea, right? Everybody has different ideas. It could be kind of relative, but it's all different ideas from everybody. Just go on YouTube here and you'll see different channels with different purposes and different creativity. This is the reason why I started my YouTube channel. I think anybody can jump on and make it their own flavor, their own sauce, as they call it, right? It could be about talking about the same things, but just your own flavor. So he's saying that basically, if you think that your ideas are yours, then you're wrong. So that right there is mind blowing, because if right now all these ideas that I have are not mine, right? They're not mine. I'm not the one coming up with them. That source is giving it to me so I can express them to you, coming through him or her, whatever gender it may be. But think about it. Just think about how mind altering is that. That your ideas are not yours, right? So he states there's a process to this, right? There's a process to the ideas and to creation. So he says ideas, he installs the ideas, or he or she installs the ideas in your mind, right? Then it becomes, from the idea it becomes a thought. Sorry, then it becomes your thoughts. Then it becomes desires. Sorry, I think it's the other way around. Ideas, desire. You get a desire for this idea. Then you get thoughts from the desires, and then the thoughts lead to actions, and that's when the idea is created. So think about that. Like, a lot of us have ideas. I have a lot of ideas, but a lot of times we don't act upon it. I don't know why, but obviously a lot of it is self-worth, fears, doubts. But everybody has an idea. So I'm always intrigued when I see other creators and other creative people doing their artwork, whether it be in Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever they're doing. I'm always interested in how their ideas came about, and not only that, but what made them take that chance or take that action. Because always I feel that there's one point where you're made to take the action. Like you think about it, you think about it, you think about it, and eventually you think about it enough that you take action. Like for me, I took a lot of time to think to start even a channel, to start putting myself out there. It took me a long time. I would say about almost 6 or 7 months to actually go forward and start putting myself out there. So, and I could maybe say a year or more, because I started thinking about it a long time ago, but I felt like it was not for me, and I wasn't that type of person, which obviously is all my limiting beliefs. But think about it. You know, if the ideas are there and we have the desires, then we start making up the thoughts to manifest the desires, and then you take action with your thoughts. So obviously, if that's the case, then we have to go in and reverse the process, right? Start with, you know, your obviously your thoughts. What are you thinking? You know, the desires are coming on, and what do your thoughts say? Like, are they saying like, hey, you can't do this, you're not good enough, you don't have enough education, you don't have enough money, all these things that come up, right? And if that's the case, then you got to change your thoughts, because then now your actions change. So this is why I'm so, you know, adamant and studying a lot about the mind and about self-awareness to understand what do you think for yourself, what do you say to yourself, how do you say it, and like I came across Wayne Dyer, and he states the power of your thoughts, right? How much power there is in your thoughts, because your actions come from your thoughts. So when you respect your thoughts, now you can understand them and be able to change them, right? And for your better, change it for the better, for to serve you, not to be a slave of them, to actually be your servant, to give you the life you want, and give you that fulfillment and happiness, because that's all we all here for. Like, you know, also in this book, he says he didn't make us to be, you know, living a life of, you know, of not, you know, not being happy. Your life is to be happy. But he also states, which I think is very powerful, he also states the bad things that happen, that you look as bad in your life, all comes from the same source. So, you know, me going through some struggles at the moment, he says they're all there for a reason. So he says they wouldn't be there unless he needed you to see something that you're not seeing, and or maybe he wants you to go a certain path, and without that setback, you would have never gone that path. You would have just kept on going where you were going regardless, because obviously we are creatures of habit. We get comfortable. Perfect example, myself. And unless you're budged or nudged, you won't go the other way. So I think that is a very, very powerful statement. You know, let me know what you guys think. This book so far, I think this book, I can't even describe how powerful it is. But start thinking, man. Let's start thinking. I think we are here to live our best life. And I'm a big adamant about that. And we all have our own gifts. And I think all of us could tap into it once we start understanding what it is we're here to do and just take action. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in my next video.